Discussion. Powerful topics. Reaction from people around the world.
Feel good.
Guys, how are you? So this is your Joe Arcaya, Feel Good with Joe Arcaya. And if you're new to our channel, Canadian Experience channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button below. So I would like to congratulate our new citizen here in Canada. So it was posted 3 days ago. Thank you for the excellent video. Just passed the test. Blessing everyone. This is from Art by Hazel Fernandez. Oh, congratulations, Hazel. And also Hussein Imdad just posted this a month ago, and today is June 2, 2021. So I took the exam this morning and passed, got 19/20. Thanks to those to this video and one other that had 414 Q&A. Those were the only two videos I watched that I had make notes for this video, which I already shared on upper comment. And also we have here Honorio de Idumo 3 weeks ago. Thanks for the video. I just did the test and passed. Just listen to this video. So from Exploring Dawn, thank you so much for sharing this video. So from Zaina Chala, this was posted 7 months ago. I did not read it. It's the best country in the world. I love you, Canada. All right, congratulations to our three new Canadian citizen. It's Honorio de Idumo, Hussein Imdad, and Art by Hazel Fernandez. Yeah, congratulations. Alright, congratulations to the new citizen of Canada who just passed the exam, or Canadian citizenship test, using the official study guide from the government of Canada. So it's just here. You just need to watch it and listen. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So our topic for today is what are the fees applying for work permit, permanent residency, and citizenship in Canada. So I'll be putting the link below. I'll be discussing a few of it, so the rest will be all yours. So I have some comments that sent to my email, and from the page they always ask for the fees. So all the fees are just on the citizenship and immigration Canada. It's all the guides are here. So let's just discuss a little bit. So if you're applying for temporary residence, there is an electronic travel authorization here. So it's $7 to apply for it. For international experience Canada, it's the fees increased for $3. So the international experience Canada participation fee is the fee increased by 3 from $153, and now it's $156. That's effective December 1, 2020. So international experience, Canada participation fee is 156, and the study permit, including the extension, is per person is $150, Canadian dollars. To restore your status as a student, restore your status for $200 and get a new study permit is $150, which is total of $350. So the temporary residence permit per person is $200, and visitors visa, super visa, or extend your stay in Canada is visitor visa including super visa per person is $100. That's for if you want to sponsor your grandparents or parents. That's what they call the super visa. So visitor visa per family, one fee per family of 5 or more people is $500. A single or multiple entry temporary resident visa. So maximum fee for a family of 5 or more people applying at the same time place is $500. Extend your stay as a visitor per person is $100. So if you want to restore your status as a visitor, is $200. So those are the fees. And note, there's a note here. So just the note here says to be eligible to pay the maximum fee of $500 in Canadian dollars, family members must all apply at the same time and same place. So your children must qualify as dependents. So for the work permit, and the work permit here is per person is $155. So that's including extension. Work permit including extension per person is $155. So work permit including extension per group, 3 or more performing artists, maximum fee for a group of 3 or more performing artists applying at the same time and place. The open work permit holders are, well, it's $100. To restore your status as a worker, it's $355. So $200 to restore your status, and to get a new work permit is $155. Total $350. So work permit maximum group fee, to qualify you must be a group of 3 or more performing artists and their staff, and apply at the same time and place. If you also need a visitor visa, temporary residence visas, you still need to pay for them individually. For visitors visa, the group fee only applies to families. Alright, so the permanent residence fees here, and it's for the business immigration, Quebec business immigration, self-employed people, start-off visa. So your application processing fees are $1,575, and the right of permanent residence fee is $500, total of $2,075. Your application without right of permanent residence fee is $1,575. So this is a flat rate for if you are applying for if you are applying for a permanent residency, and there's a right of permanent residence fee of $500. So that's a flat rate. The $500 is for the right of permanent residence fee. So include your spouse or partner without right of permanent residence fee, $25. So including a dependent child is $225. So for the caregiver, everything here, all the fees are here. So for the caregiver, live-in caregiver program, home child provider pilot without the work permit fee, home support work pilot without the work permit fee, home child care provider pilot, and home support work pilot. If you are applying for a work permit, you must pay it separately So pay your caregiver fees and get your receipt. Then pay your work permit fees and get another receipt. Include both receipt with your application. So your application fees is 550 and the right to permanent residence fee is 500. So everything is here. When you less the $500, it $550. Include your spouse partner, it's $550. The permanent residence fee is $500. So that's always $500. The right of permanent residence fee. So include your spouse or partner without right of permanent residence fee is $550. Include a dependent child is $150. So everything is here. I'll gonna put the link on the description below of this video. So the Agri-Food Pilot, Atlantic Immigration Pilot, Canadian Experience Class, the Federal Skilled Workers, Federal Skilled Trades, Provincial Nominee, Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, Quebec Selected Skilled Worker. So here are the fees. Your application processing fee is $825, of course, plus the $500 right of permanent residence fee, and that's $1,325. And everything here is without, if you remove the right of permanent residence fee, is $825. Include your spouse or partner, processing fee is $825. And right of permanent residence fee is $500. Include your spouse or partner without right of permanent residence fee is $825. Include a dependent children is $225. So there's a humanitarian, compassionate. All the fees are here. So these fees also apply to the healthcare program or healthcare worker permanent residence pathway or permanent residence in Canada. Families of Canadian victims of recent air disaster or a temporary public policy for out-of-status construction worker in the Greater Toronto Area or GTA. Temporary resident to permanent residence pathway, TR to PR pathway. So your application fees is $550, of course, plus the permanent residence fee, right of permanent residence fee of $500. So everything is here. Let's go to the permanent residence card. Okay, let's not jump to it. So your application, including your spouse or partner, is $550. That's additional one. Include your spouse or partner without resident or without right of permanent residence fees, $550. Include a dependent child is $150. So, and the permanent residence card, of course, that's a very, very important card that you need to carry when you go outside Canada. So the permanent residence card is $50. So I think this is good for 5 years. Once before it expires, you get a if you're a permanent resident in Canada, it is you need to have this PR card we call, and that's if it expires in 5 years. Before it expires, you need to renew. You can apply it via online and pay the $50. That's the permanent residence card fees. Permanent residence travel document, that's a PR card. And permit holders class, your application processing fee $325, and the right of permanent residence fee is $500. Your application without right of permanent residence fee. The Minister of Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship may grant permanent resident status to an inadmissible foreign national based on humanitarian and compassionate or public policy grounds. So it's here, the protected person, $550, processing fee $550. That's for permanent residence fee. So right of permanent residence fee, that's for the $500. right? So here's the important note here. This is very important when you're applying a permanent residence in Canada. For most permanent residence applications, you need to pay the right of permanent residence fee, or it's called RPRF. When your application is approved, you will have to pay it before you can become a permanent resident. Yeah, you have to pay the right of permanent residence fee before you become a permanent resident. That's the 500 bucks there. You can pay the RPRF at the same time as your application fees to avoid delays. So if we approve your application before you pay it, we will contact you to explain how. So that's what it says here. So that means they're going to refund the RPRF if you withdraw, or if they refuse your applications. So the RPRF is the only fee that can be refunded after the start of the processing of your applications. So it's better when you are applying for a permanent residence, you pay the right of permanent residence fee at the same time, because if your document is refused or you withdraw, you can refund the right of permanent residence fee. That's the only amount that you can refund, but the processing fee for your permanent residence is not refundable. So the RPRF does not apply to the dependent children of a principal applicants or sponsor. So if you and your spouse, it says here sponsorship application for adopted children. So it means here it does not apply to those who are dependent children of a principal applicant or sponsor. So protected person, including applicants eligible in humanitarian and compassionate grounds and convention refugees. So the rights of permanent residence fee is waived, so it's not applied. All right. And for the it's also here the family sponsorship. All the fees are here. You just click if you want to adopt a child. All the rates are here. I'm not gonna go over through all of this. It's on the link below. It's for your guide. If you're looking for the fees here, spouse and children. So for the citizenship, if you're applying, here are the citizenship fees. And for those who are applying for a citizen here in Canada, so the adult 18 and over, processing fee is $530, and the right of citizenship is $100, total of $630 Canadian dollars. So stateless adult 18 or over, born to Canadian parents, right of citizenship fee is $100. I think these are the situations when you are like the mother and the father is a Canadian citizen, and they give birth outside Canada, because if Canada is by place. If you are a foreign, if you are not a Canadian citizen here, or if you're a foreigner here in Canada, and when your child was born here, he or she will be automatically a citizen. And if you are a Canadian citizen, and when you are outside Canada and you give a birth, like if you give birth to a US, so your child will be US citizen. And of course, if you want to make your child as a citizen in Canada, so you need to pay stateless adult if you grow outside Canada and you want to become a citizen here. So you just need to pay $100. Those only for Canadian citizens, parents. And for the minors, it's the same thing. Processing fee is $100. That's my understanding here. All right, so the link is on the description below. Please don't forget to subscribe to Canadian Experience channel. It's for the updates of any updates for not only for the immigration topics, but also for other topics that we discuss here in Canadian Experience. We discuss business, success stories, everything for Canadians. And yeah. All right, so this is where is it? So this is Joe Arcaya, and thanks for watching. So all right.